I guess with me and what I stand on is that I was able to forgive him. And that has been the turnaround in my life to tend to make people always wonder about the ear bite. And I said, but I forgave him. And everybody said, so what's special about that? And I said, but everywhere I go around the world, with the Muslim, whatever, and people say, wow, this guy can forgive. How can you forgive when you already beaten the guy?
Yeah.
I said, but it's what life have to be if you're gonna survive with even your brothers and sisters. Because if you don't forgive nobody, you're gonna be a mad person. You're gonna find yourself locked up.
Right, and it's gonna haunt you. Yes. Whereas if you forgave him, it took a weight off your shoulders.
Yeah, Mike and I, we do a lot of things together because the forgiveness part.
It's cool to see you two together now. I mean, when I have seen things that you've done together, I'm like, wow, it's crazy. Like after he bit you, those crazy fights, and to see you together laughing and joking around together, it's pretty interesting.
Well, I mean, when you tell people, when you don't choose your parents, you don't choose your neighborhood, you ain't choose your skin color, you ain't choose to be tall or short, but this is your stature, and two people who came from the ghetto who boxed, and boxing was the only thing I did real well, okay, in football. But the thing is that after all that, look at how much money we made doing something that by doing it properly, we make money.
Yeah.
We make money, and we can both, raise our family in the way that we want to raise them.
How long did it take after the fight before you forgave him?
I think after about time I got into the locker room and everybody started complaining, man, I can't believe he did this. I said, did he bite you? They said, no. Okay. I said, he bit me, right? And I said, now I'm going to forgive him. And you know what? Y'all got to forgive him too.
Wow.
They said, what you mean forgiving? I said, he ain't bite you. I said, he bit me. I said, look, I'm going to forgive him.
Wow. So you forgave him in the locker room after the fight?
Yes. Because the thing is, I was really mad coming down, and people throwing water, and people mad, and they upset because they didn't get a chance to see what they really wanted to see.
Right.
Like this. And so they were mad and they were upset. And I asked, I figured, who in control? God. So I said, Lord, what is this thing all about? He said, forgiving. And I said, well, who in the world want to forgive? But this is what it is. We're the two very important people that everybody come to see, and they need to know that forgiveness is a big part of life. And so I was able to do that. So in the point of being able to do that, I realized that it made my life better all over the world. With me, when things don't go right, I go back to the prayer and say, Lord, what is this all about?
Right.
And he said, forgiveness. And, and I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't from forgiveness. Right. I'm saying everybody don't fell short somewhere.
Right.
And like that. And so, the whole big thing is, and I talked to a week after that. I talked to Mike. We was at the All-Star basketball game in New York, and I looked up, and everybody was streaming, and I wonder what they were streaming about, telling me to watch out. I'm like, watch out for who? I looked up at Mike, and he had this big bear coat, and he like this, and so everybody was telling me. And it warned me that Mike there.
He had a big bearskin coat?
He had a
big fur coat?
Yeah, big fur coat and stuff like that. And he wouldn't do nothing but shake hands. And
wow. And a week after,
what I'm saying? So your
ear is probably still sore.
No, I wasn't even. Really? The thing is, with my ear is almost like a testimony.
Right.
And, it's almost like you win a trophy yourself that a person looking and said, man, he forgave the guy. So I see that more people, when they see me, they look at my ear, then after they see me here, then they'll smile. Like, not in anger, they smile and say, well, he forgave that guy.
Wow.
Yeah,
So when you saw Mike, did you guys talk?
yeah.
A week after the fight?
Yeah.
What did
yeah.
he say to you?
Matter of fact, his room was next door to mine, and I didn't know. we came out. We come out at the same time. He looked. He asked me, "Is it all good?" I said, "Yeah." So we get on the elevator together.
Whoa!
And we come down when the door opened. Everybody was shocked. So they were shocked, wondering why we wasn't fighting.
Right. It was just you two in the elevator, or other people as well?
Yeah, that's
just you two in the elevator.
Yeah. And so,
wow.
And so at the shocking part, and they said, man, we thought they would be fighting. And I told the guys, man, I said, you know how much money I got paid in that fight? How much money can you think we gonna fight for free?
Was